Well, my name's Asil. I'm a Libyan, living in the UK. And to say, well, to be fair, I am a mere observer of what goes on in Libya. Probably I can understand Libya more than others.
Cure. Then
Right.
what?
My
Then
point to make is that corruption has been in the Libyan government, like in the last don't know about, but since the Libyan government opened to the Western world in the last 10 years, most of the people defected from the government are the corrupt people. The point is, it's like we wanted change in Libya. We wanted to move forward, and but not like this. Look at Tripoli now. This is not a revolution. This is pure. The rebels now are just NATO's ground troops. Well, last night I spoke with one of my mates, apparently in Sugajama. I think this is what he told me, but apparently rebels do control that area. Sugajama has been a rebel area from the beginning of this revolt, this movement. And what he did tell me, this is what I do remember, is that, quoting from him, that people as young as from 15 have Kalashnikovs. So to actually think that like Tripoli would be stabilized in the next 2 weeks, even if Gaddafi's moved out, even if Gaddafi's killed, captured, or whatever, there will be no stabilizing because people have like we are a tribal community. We are a very close social community, and everyone would want their vengeance for their son, daughter, father that has been killed. People will start shooting each other. This is what I have to say. Um, my uncle today has died in Bab el fighting there, and one of his mates called me early on, and he was very frightened, but he's describing the situation. He's like, "We're not fighting Libya. We're not. It's not a civil war anymore. We're fighting NATO. There were Qatari, there were Emirati ground troops there. There, it's not fighting for Gaddafi anymore. It is fighting for the country. We are being invaded. The Libyan ambassador for the NTC in London now is in exile who hasn't stepped foot in Libya in the last 40 or 30 years. There is a complete blackout there. That city is not connected to the outside world. There is no electricity. There's no coverage. There's no internet. I doubt there's lack of food, and I doubt that there is any food or medicine in there. So, yeah, this is Gaddafi's hometown. I come from the city of Sirte myself, and my parents are there. I have no idea. I've cannot connected them in the last 4 or 5 days. The thing is like over the last months, a lot of my friends, many of my friends, family, my friends' parents, have all died in this conflict. I'm not. Definitely, I do miss my uncles, but the thing is, like, people die, and it's a great thing that they die for the country.
a martyr.
A martyr, yeah. And what I can say, for like NATO rebels, is that you're definitely not fighting for your country. You're fighting for America. Our oil now is being sold cheap. I mean, who liked Gaddafi? Some people did, some people didn't. But at least Libya did have a voice. Now NTC is coming into power. Tomorrow you have NATO troops inside of Libya. So the 30% contract to France, you can forget about that because Libya today, like America, will just take 100%, or France will just take 100% of the oils. The war has just begun. It is far away from ending. I mean, the NTC comes from they are either liberals or Islamist extremists, and the Islamist extremists don't really like the liberals. And well, apparently they say Tripoli has fallen. Tripoli doesn't fall. Tripoli's always there. It's just a city. People die. People live. The city will always be there. And now is the time for like the Islamists to fight the liberals. It's already started
No,
already.
there's a third party that I'm being learning about is the Berbers from the west. They don't
Hmm.
want these liberals or Islamists in power. Have you
Well,
heard about?
we hear about them a lot, but well, I mean, a couple of months ago, we don't say Berbers, we don't say Amazirs, we don't. We're just Libyans. Libya was united, but now you can see like they've got their flag. Their flag itself represents the division of Libya. You can see that there's the three colors, and the three colors will represent like the east, west, and south. I mean, their division has started from now. It is complete destruction, complete corruption. What are these people like thinking of?
But if you look at the sectarian maps that are drawn out for the Middle East, in Iraq with the Kurds, across Syria and Turkey, and in Lebanon between all the different sects there are, it doesn't take a second to realize that there's probably some plans to make a Berber state, carve it out of Algeria and Morocco at the same time.